Hi students, welcome back to another video. So today I'll be discussing our EMATS chapter 1.5 notes. The questions that I will be going through are question 6 from the 2010 paper 2, question 4 from the 2011 paper 2, and also the question 8 from 2012 paper 2. Alright, so without further ado, let's begin. So for this question, they mentioned that John and Peter took part in a marathon race. So each of them ran 42 kilometers. The first part requires us to write down the expression for the number of hours that John took to complete the race. Okay, we are also given that he has been running at a constant speed of X kilometers per hour. Alright, for this question, you need to draw your DST diagram, right? So in this case, we can easily see that the time taken by John would just be the distance taken by him divided by his speed. Alright, so for the first part is a relatively straightforward question, right? The time taken by John would just be 42 divided by X. Okay, so do include the units hours as well. Part B, similarly, Peter ran at a constant speed, however, he was running 0.5 kilometers less than John's speed. Okay, so if you recall, John's speed is X kilometer per hour. So the speed of Peter would then be X minus 0.5. Alright, so the time taken by Peter would therefore be 42 divided by his speed, X minus 0.5. And similarly, the units is in hours. Part C. The difference between their times was 10 minutes. Okay, so you need to be very careful about the units. They bolded the word minutes. Okay, so you have to first convert minutes to the common units, which is hours. So if you recall, to convert minutes to hours, we simply divide by 60, giving me 1 over 6 hours. Alright, so in order for you to show this equation over here, we would definitely need to make use of the answers in part A and B. So my question is, which person took a longer time? Okay, so think about it logically, right? This is a fraction. If the denominator is smaller, it means that the fraction would be larger, correct? So in this case, the time taken by Peter must therefore be longer than the time taken by John. Okay, so I'm just going to subtract Peter's time from with John's time. Okay, so in this case, you will see that Peter's time subtract John's time will be equals to 10 over 60, which is 1 over 6. Alright, so to simplify this equation, what we need to do is we need to combine the two fractions. But first of all, in order to do that, we must make sure that the denominators are the same. Alright, so I will multiply the first fraction by x on both numerator and denominator, and multiply the second fraction by x minus 0.5, likewise for both numerator and denominator. With that, I would have a equation that looks like this. Okay, then all you need to do is to expand using Raybould method. Likewise for the denominator, and you will have this step. Next, okay, 42x minus 42x. Okay, technically this cancels out. Okay, and what we can do is we can actually cross multiply now, right? So 6 multiplied by 21. Alright, 6 multiplied by 21 and 1 multiplied by x squared minus 0.5x. Okay, so simplifying the left side, we have 126 equals to x squared minus 0.5. Right, so if you recall, the question wants us to show 2x squared. Right, so in order to convert x squared to 2x squared, I multiply both sides of the equation by 2, leaving me with this equation over here. And then I subtract 252 on both sides. Okay, so minus 252 on both sides. Okay, that leaves me with this equation, which is exactly what we want to show. Alright, so for question part D, in order to solve the equation, I would like you to use your quadratic formula. Okay, write down the values of A, B, and C, and from there apply your quadratic formula. X equals to negative b plus minus square root b squared minus 4ac over 2a, right? And work out the two x values correct to 3 decimal place. Okay, so I will leave you to try this question. Alright, so this is the end for this part. Okay, I will continue the next part in the next video.